I'm supposed to be live on Facebook. I don't know if I am. Whatever. Go off. Yes, so we're going to wait for Courtney to get on. I want to know. Courtney needs the link. Let me send that to her. We got 3 people live. Shout out to y'all. We're waiting for Courtney to come on, and then we're going to get started. Appreciate y'all for joining in. Also, too, like, in the chat, put who you are excited to watch, what matchup that you are looking forward to the most. Let us know who you are wanting to see. We would appreciate it. And thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Also, too, I think that I'm able to accept call-ins on here. It says I am. I don't know. This is a new software. This is our first time doing it. I'm still learning. Bless me. I just turned 35 like 2 weeks ago. So your girl's trying. Okay. I'm working on it. Hey, what's up, Bree? Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. Still waiting on Courtney. Courtney has 2 kids, in case you don't know. She said that she asked her kids if they were hungry 10 times, and they weren't hungry. But then all of a sudden they decided to be hungry right before that she was supposed to get on the live. So can't relate. I don't know. Let me know how the audio sounds in the comments, Bree, or whoever's on here. Do we sound good? Do we look good? Let me know. I would appreciate that. Let me know how it looks. Thank you. We appreciate it. Bree, who do you think, since you're pretty active, who do you think is gonna win the WNBA championship this year? Funny question. I know. Very funny question. Thank you. I appreciate it. It took time. Took time on the background. Definitely took time. So I got, if anybody who's on here, in case you want to know, so this is my basketball jersey from Tennessee Tech. These are the shoes that I hooped in. These are some Kobe 6s. Age another title run. For sure. You mean like a title run as far as MVP title run, or you thinking as far as title run for the championship? That's funny. Free. Yeah, this is my Kobe shoes that I wore in a game. I actually wore these against Courtney. Courtney ain't on her to defend herself, so I'm gonna talk shit. I actually wore these against Courtney, and I gave them a few little numbers against those. I think I might have debuted them against Courtney, maybe. Like I said, she's not on her to defend herself, so I'm gonna talk shit. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Oh, wow. I just popped in here and we're live. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Face was all in the camera. Okay. I'm back.
And we're live. We got about 5 people on here right now. I don't know what happened when I did this. I don't think that it's working for Facebook. Whatever. I'll upload it later.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. So I meant to do that. Like I said, y'all, this is our first time going live. We're still learning. Bless us.
We're still learning. Yes.
We're 35. We're trying to figure it out. So in the comments, I kind of asked them. Well, Terrell, a user on here, he said Asia another title run for sure. And I said, do you mean MVP or you mean championship? He said championship. So that's a lot to say. So, Courtney, first and foremost, to kind of let you get acclimated a little bit, tell us about your weekend. How'd it go?
A weekend? Oh my gosh.
About yesterday.
Everything just runs together. But yeah, yesterday I took my son to Kings Island for the first time yesterday. So I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, guys, and we have an amusement park here called Kings Island. And it was his first time going, where he could actually like really get on the rides without me having to get on all of them, you know?
Mhm.
But he had a great time.
Was this like a birthday present?
Yeah, it was like a little like birthday thing, because his birthday is next week. It's on the 18th. And my job, like, they rent out the amusement park for
this is free. I know that's right.
That's what the girls do.
Hey. Yeah, I know that's right.
You know, so they rented out for the weekend, so you could pick which day you wanted to go. So we went, and it was a great time. The lines weren't long. We got on a lot of stuff, but
the whole Thiessen Park that's boss.
He wore us out. Okay,
I bet. Hopefully he wore himself out and he went to sleep.
No, he still didn't go to bed till probably like 1 o'clock in the morning or something.
I wish I had that. He didn't go to bed, or y'all didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning.
He didn't go to bed till like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no, baby. I wish I had that energy. I know. No more.
We used to.
I would have been like, go to sleep.
Hey, but you know what?
Lay down.
He's at that age now where it's like he's fine in his room doing his own thing. He ain't
Got
bothering
you.
nobody. So it's just like
Got you.
whatever. It's the weekend. You do you, baby.
Got you. I know that's right. I know. Where was Nelly?
Shout out to great grandparents. My
I know
parents
that's
had
right.
her. James was like, we should have brought Nelly. I was like,
For what?
no.
Y'all would have to pack her around and change a diaper. That's too
I
much.
would have been changing the diaper. What? Yeah, no. No. Okay. No.
Not his role, which is fine. But yeah, so let's get into it. Y'all, we not trying to be on here long because I'm a
No.
football fan.
Yeah.
I'm a football fan and the games do come on at 1 o'clock, so I'm trying to get in my mode. I've been on some nasty work today. I've already had a few drinks. Me and my husband, honey, on Sundays we kick it. We clean.
Yes.
We start drinking early. We put
Hmm.
our bets in, we kick it, and then here we are, baby. We live. So let's get to it. So first and foremost, before we do get started, I want to make a note really quick. So this is technically like our 7th episode. This will be episode 2 as far as us going live. This is our first live. We appreciate you for coming on here, first and foremost. So really quick, something I wanted to point out. We just put out a video Thursday, and we did not expect the video to do the numbers that it did and that it's still doing. Right now it's at like 1.3 thousand views, which is great for us considering the fact that
Yeah.
we are just getting started.
Right. Right.
So we've gotten about over 50 subscribers from that video, and they're going. What I do like is the fact that they're going back and watching our first video. So I do
Right.
like that. So I think that's good. But something I wanted to point out that the demographic was about 40 years of age and up. That was the demographic of the video. So that shows me that we have real basketball fans watching us, which is great. That's something, like I said, I did want to point out. I think that's fantastic. But also too, just understand people that, like I said, we just getting started. So I'm thankful that we got challenged in the comments. We got challenged. We had like 5 people who disliked our video, and I was like, I guess. But overall, more people liked it. We had like one person who went and disliked our first video, and I was like, it's the first one. But whatever, go off. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We thank you. But
Absolutely.
let's kind of get into it. So we wanted to do a little WNBA pre-talk preview. WNBA playoff starts today. We got good games. We got games starting from 1 o'clock all the way to 10 o'clock. Let's get into the first game.
Okay.
Minnesota and Golden State Valkyries. Minnesota Lynx, Golden State Valkyries. Let's talk about it.
Clear
I
sweep.
guess it's a sweep.
Clear sweep.
It's a sweep for sure.
Yeah, clear sweep.
Yeah, it's a sweep for sure. So I'm gonna be honest. I did some notes for this game. I'm not really gonna there's not really a lot to say for a few reasons. One, I want to say shout out to Golden State because this is their first year in the league, period. So this is a major accomplishment. So they have a lot to celebrate for this season.
And I will say, like, remember we were doing our earlier videos on Instagram?
Yeah.
The Valkyries were my sleeper team.
Yeah.
Before, not Veronica Burton. What's the other? She was a all-star that got hurt.
You talking about Kayla Thornton or Tiffany Hayes?
Yes, Thornton.
Okay.
Yes, especially with her. Like, I was like, oh, like they might surprise some people. They were my sleeper team, but after that injury, I was like,
Kayla Thornton came off a championship. She just came from the Liberty.
I know. So I was really interested to see them like in the playoffs and see what they do. But I just second what you said. Like, for opening like franchise team,
yeah,
it's amazing.
They should definitely count this season for a win. Definitely count the season for a win, especially just being a new franchise making the playoffs. They've done a lot of great things. But unfortunately, they're just happy to be here. And that's okay.
Right.
They don't have enough to do anything with the Minnesota Lynx.
Yeah.
Minnesota took the season 4-0 in the regular season. There's no Tiffany Hayes. There's no Kayla Thornton. All they got is Veronica Burton.
And I don't even think they can't even play in the gym. Their home gym,
too,
right?
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of obstacles against them.
Yeah.
With that being not having your home crowd. I mean, plus, of course, people's gonna show up because why not? But it's definitely yes. So Terrell in the comments agrees. Lynx is a sweep. We definitely got that one going 2-0. The Lynx are actually a 12.5 point favorite to win. So
That makes
I
sense.
mean, I'll be honest. Even if they bench comes in, I don't really see their starters doing a whole lot of minutes in this game, not really needing a lot of minutes. I will say that there's nothing really to say. I'm trying to vouch for it's nothing to say. Like that's just it. It's definitely gonna be a sweep. We appreciate you for your first season, Golden State. Welcome to the
Absolutely.
WNBA. And that's pretty much it with that. But
Really. But it's promising for like the other franchises that are about to start.
yeah. I
That's
mean, let me
very
ask you a question.
promising.
As a free agent, would you sign there? Would they got they got facilities, they got nice, you know what I'm saying? Nice things going on for the team. The coach is doing pretty well. I mean, they've accomplished a lot.
You talking about to the Valkyries?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Why not? It's a fresh
Why
start.
why not?
It's a
Yeah,
fresh start.
fresh start, fresh eyes, fresh everything. Front court,
Somebody
not
could
front court,
come
but like
in.
in the front office, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody could come in to be a franchise player easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they
Absolutely.
don't really have one. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so but I will say I think that it's cool how they did with the draft situation, how like all the players could secure, I mean, all the teams could secure like certain players that
Mm-hmm.
they could take and they could pick and choose from each team. I thought that was pretty cool that they did
We'll
that. I
have
thought
to
that was
like
dope.
dive deep into that again.
Oh,
Just so
yeah.
I could have a refresher because I thought it was pretty cool too, just how they actually do it.
I feel like
And
that was
just
like
with the
really
other
good support.
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
really good support from the WNBA to get them a good, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really dope. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I think the bench players can come and make a little noise, but let's get into that 3 p.m. game. We've got Indiana Fever and we've got Atlanta Dream. It was 2-2 in the regular season. What's your thoughts? I'll let you start.
So for me, absolutely, I am 100% Kelsey Mitchell fan, okay? She's stepping up when she needs to, which, I mean, what did we expect? Um, I think it's going to be a good series.
Okay.
Um, I think before the Fever got hurt, I think they really stood a chance, but honestly, I just think the Atlanta Dream just have too much depth to actually kind of keep up with, not keep up, but like for the Fever to keep up with them. You get what I'm
Too many
saying?
weapons. Too many
It's
weapons.
too much. I mean, like, I just think they're just gonna eventually wear them down. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
their first five and the people that play, like, they're gonna do their thing, absolutely. But I just think after a while, it's gonna be like, I don't know how they're gonna be able to keep up with their depth.
Real quick in the comments, Terrell, you're asking what about Angel? Are you saying what about Angel going to the Golden State? I don't personally see that. I think Angel's gonna be in Chicago again next year. Me personally, but um to piggyback what Courtney said, like I think the dream is just too much. I mean, let's talk about Courtney. Do you have a list of, and if you don't have it, I might have it, of who all did they lose? Who all does Indiana not have in this series?
Who they don't have.
Who
So
does Indiana not
obviously,
have?
they don't have Caitlin Clark, Sydney Colson, Ari McDonald. Um, who else do they? Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Um, I
So you
can't
got your
think
six
of the
man, you got
girl,
your
Bibby.
starters.
I think that was her name. She just hurt her knee.
Yeah.
That they signed. So I mean, they're
Charlotte?
missing a lot of people. But I think with the addition of Odyssey Sims, I mean, they've continuously like added good pieces that fit their roster. And I think I mean the Fever, they don't have anything to lose, right?
Exactly.
Like when I said
Exactly.
the Valkyries were my sleeper team, I think going into this now the Fever are my sleeper team because you still can't sleep on them at the end of the day. It's gonna be a fight to the finish.
Okay.
But I still think the Atlanta Dream will pull it out, but I think it'll be a tough one. It's not gonna be
Okay.
easy.
So my sleeper team is the Dream now
Okay.
in the playoffs.
Okay.
Terrell in the comments has the Dream going 2-1. I'm gonna be honest. I have on my notes, I have 2-1 too. I haven't finished. So I think that the possibility that Indiana can get one game, but I'll be honest, if this series ends up being a sweep, I will not be surprised. Just because the simple fact. So like, let's think about like the confidence that Atlanta Dream have right now. So Atlanta Dream,
Absolutely.
they're coming off a 30-14 best season in franchise history, which is a really big deal. They're coming off of a 6-game winning streak, which they have completely balled out. One obstacle they do have against them, not really an obstacle, I think it can be like an advantage. So they're having venue conflict too as well. They could not perform. They could not play in the State Farm Arena for the playoffs, like they have like in the past. Dua Lipa is here for concert, which I like Dua Lipa. I didn't know that she was actually going to be here, so I might try to go to that show. But so they're going to be in College Park with 3,500 people, so it is going to be loud. They're going to have home court advantage, but just with the way that they've been playing this year, like I feel like they have stepped up at the right time. And I think that we talked about previous episode. It's all about getting hot, and it's all about having that momentum at the right time. I think with Indiana, I think that Odyssey Sims has a lot of work to do, but I think that she is going to bring it, but I think that it's still not going to be enough.
Okay. Yeah.
I just think that with Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Plus you got Naz Hillman, who's going to be the 6th man of the year this year. Brianna Jones, I think it's too much.
It's the depth for sure.
I'll say for them to win a game, we'll say this. Like I said, if this series gets swept, I will not be surprised. I will say for Indiana to win a game, I think that Odyssey Sims is going to have to really control the ball, really can make everybody better. Not Courtney, but Kelsey Mitchell's going to have to give you a lot. Kelsey Mitchell's going to have to give you about 25. Aaliyah Boston's going to have to come strong. I tell you who's going to be the key. If Natasha Howard can give you big games, play defense, get a few stops, I think that will be key to them winning a game in this series. But either way, I'm going to go with 2-1 just to give Indiana the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go with 2-1. If it's a sweep, like I said, I won't be surprised.
I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I don't know. I think the Fever might surprise some people.
Really?
I think it's going to be a good matchup. I really do. Yeah.
I don't honestly, like, the Fever really does have they had a big 3, but it's like they still do have like a big 3, but the big 3 looks different. Because end of the day, like Odyssey Sims can still come in and get you 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey Mitchell can get you 30, like Aaliyah Boston can do that. So so what do you think it's gonna go?
I think it could go 2-1 in the Fever.
Oh, is that your pick?
Yeah, that's my pick for sure. Oh, I'm riding with it.
Keep it interesting then.
I'm riding with it. Yeah, for sure. I just feel like you play a little bit different when you don't have anything to lose. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure on the Fever right now. The pressure is on Atlanta.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And they're already good. It's not like they don't have the talent. So it's like now I don't have anything to lose. And we can definitely beat them. It's not like they can't. You get what I'm saying?
I agree. I'll say, to play off what you said, I will say, how you just said that if you got nothing, you play better when you ain't got nothing to lose. I'm going to say that you play better when you know you got a shot. Ooh, I'll say that.
I like that.
I'll say that, like with Indiana, like Atlanta Dream, I say that. And last episode, I said, like, I like the way that the Fever's playing. I was like, I don't know if I want to say that the Fever can win it, but I'm going to say that I like the way they're playing. So I think right now that the Fever's probably, not the Fever, the Dream, they're feeling good. Like I said, they're coming off the best record in franchise history. They players is playing good.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard, she balling. Will Ryan Howard show up? Wouldn't be surprised if she has a 6 and 8, and that's the truth. And I wanted to get at that. Like, if they can be consistent, where people are shooting the ball good, but if they're not shooting good, they got to use their post. They got to go ahead and go through, Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner. I'll say that Ron Howard's been playing pretty well. Like I said, I need for Alicia Gray to go ahead and not go 2 for 7 like she has in the past. We need them to be consistent, and we need for like Atlanta Dream to play a full game. So if they play a full game and they don't go up by 20 in the first half and blow a lead and then just let the lead go like they have done in the past, they've got a chance. So like, I like
that sounds like a lot of excuses to me. They got to do a lot of stuff.
They do got a lot of stuff.
They got to do a lot of stuff. Okay.
They do. Okay.
But
I'm still rocking with them just because of the fact there's so much that I feel like right now with Indiana Fever, they kind of happy to be here too. But they should be. Because at the end of the day, they've done a lot of work without Caitlin Clark regardless. So they still deserve that spot, and they worked for that spot without her.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But for the people who are saying like, people were, the question was asked is, are they better without Caitlin Clark? In the playoffs, I think that missing her is going to play a factor.
That presence is
from the
missed.
especially just from like a defensive end, as far as like
Yeah,
we got a guard and we got to respect that defensive. If you get what I'm saying, that's a
exactly.
whole different
And
game
that's
changer
that's the part right there. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. But okay, so the next game, let's get into. So Courtney has 2-1 Fever. I have 2-1 the Dream. I will say that. So the next one, we've got the Phoenix and we've got the Liberty.
Okay.
And before we dive in, I want to make out the point that the regular season, the Phoenix are up 3-1 in the regular season.
Did Breanna Stewart play in those?
So let me go back. I want to say that for the most part, she was in all of the games. Let me double check really quick because I wrote that down. So the first time they played them, I want to say that JJ got hurt in the first quarter because I remember watching that game. But I will say the only game that they beat them, we're talking about a game where JJ, Jonquel Jones, had 20 and 11. Sabrina had 29, 8, and 5. That's the only game they beat. And Breanna Stewart didn't have that many points. I want to say, I think she might have had like 9, I want to
Okay.
say, in that win. So she wasn't really a major factor. I'll say that.
Okay.
But let me double check really quick because I literally just looked this up. But the first game, Breanna Stewart definitely played. I do know that.
Okay.
But so that's my question. With you saying that, my question for this series is New York Liberty, are they healthy? Because you got
This
John
one was a
Quells
tough
missed.
one for me.
It's a tough one.
This one was a tough one for me because
Tough one
it,
for
it
me
really
too.
can go either way.
I will say this. The first game that they did play, Breanna Stewart did had 35, but that was back in June.
Okay.
Breanna Stewart had 35. That was back
And
in
this is the
June.
one that they won or lost.
This is the one that they still lost.
They still lost.
It's
Wow.
when JJ only played 9 minutes. I want to say JJ got hurt in the first quarter because I remember watching this like vividly. Because the only reason I remember like betting on JJ, and I'd be like, this girl done got hurt. Yeah, Breanna Stewart had 35 in the first game. Sabrina was solid, 16, 6, and 6. And then you got Natasha Cloud. She had 10 assists that game, but still lost by 8. There's
So
that.
JJ is a very big piece to this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So the thing is she healthy? Is she 100% healthy?
She's missed 13 games.
You
They
know,
both
so
have. Her and Breanna Stewart have missed that many games this year. So it's like, what are you gonna bring? But they've been playing the last few games. I mean, and I don't want to really necessarily. I'm gonna start out by saying this. People have got Phoenix winning this. People have Phoenix winning this.
Yeah.
I personally, I'm not gonna go against the reigning champs with this. I'm not. If I'll say this, I'm gonna let the first game dictate. The first game is at Phoenix. If Liberty can steal today's game, if they can steal one on the road, which I don't know because they're not the best on the road, they terrible on the road. If they can steal this game today, I think that they're gonna win the series. I have the series being Liberty 2-1. But Alyssa Thomas is ball too. I'll tell you who's gonna be the key.
I know. That's what I'm thinking about.
I'll tell you what's gonna be the key for Phoenix. If we can get, and Terrell, if you still on the live, I'm gonna tell you, if we can get Satu, if Satu can come and not come and shoot the ball well and not go 3 for 12 and 3 for 5, if she cannot do that, if they can shoot the ball well, if Kalia Copper and Satu's coming in, they making shots and they feeling good, that means Alyssa Thomas, she's going to be distributing the ball well. She might get you about 15 assists. She's going to get you them rebounds. You know, she's going to bring it. She's not somebody I'm worried about as far as consistency. Now, her turning the ball over, that's going to be key too for both teams. I think this is going to be a very high-scoring game because it's going to be a very a fast-paced game. If we can get Satu to come in and make some noise and make some shots and be aggressive and be physical, I get it.
That's where you're going. Okay.
I'm still going with the Liberty.
I kind of agree too. I had Phoenix.
Okay.
On this one, I have Phoenix on this one too. But I absolutely said the same thing. It's going to be a good series either way. It could really go either way, but at the end, I chose Phoenix.
I think so. But like I think it's going to come down to Terrell in the comments says Liberty 2-1. Please let Breanna Stewart come to play today. I agree. If Breanna Stewart is being that defensive player that she can be, like she was last season, the season I'm gonna say the season before, her MVP season. If she comes and she's getting them blocks and she's getting them steals, I tell you somebody else is if Sabrina can come and if Sabrina's another person who what we gonna get today, Sabrina?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get you making shots? Or are we gonna get you going 1 for 20? What are we gonna get today, Sabrina? What are we gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Because she's another one who can come and just get some cardio.
Okay. Y'all listen, again, y'all giving me more things. Y'all add more things.
Yeah. I think that's the best thing about it. It's just like
you'll be like, yeah, New York Liberty gonna be 2-1, but she gotta do this, she gotta do this, she gotta do this, and this, like, and then they gonna go 2-1.
I gotta keep it interesting. Right. I gotta keep it interesting. I really do. But I'm going with Liberty. I can't go away from the defending champs on this. I can say that. I just can't.
And that's understandable.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say, like, and we forget about we got DeWanna Bonner coming off the bench. I mean, what's a solid game for DeWanna Bonner right now is 10 points off the bench and 5 rebounds.
She's definitely an X factor right now.
Yeah, that's a solid game for her.
Because she could get you more.
She could. She could.
She could. You get what I'm saying? We don't know. But they always surprise you, though. You're going to be like, oh, she averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, get in there, had 30. What happened?
Who's 1 and 20? I know he's talking about Sabrina. I know he's talking about Sabrina. But if we can get, I mean, we got Phoebus. If Phoebus makes the first 2 threes, it's on. I'll say that.
Okay.
But they got a solid little. Look, New York got a solid starting 5, and they got a solid little bench team too. So they not bad. I'm just gonna go with them. Okay. I'm gonna go with New York 2-1. If they steal today, and they come back home,
it might be a wrap.
It could be a sweep.
Yeah,
it could be a sweep. I'll say because they got really good energy, especially them coming off in the championship last year. They've got really good energy at home, so I'm gonna say that. But I do expect a triple double from Alyssa Thomas today. Triple double. But think about what her triple doubles though. You know how you can be like, if she gets a triple double, they gonna win. I can't say if she gives a triple double, they gonna win with that team. I'll say that.
Okay.
But so let's get into the last game of the day. To me, this is gonna be the best series. I'm gonna have to take a nap in between because it comes on at 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
Why would they do that to us?
I don't know. Like, when I saw what time they play, I was like, really?
Right, baby, the aunties, honey. We need some time. Like
that part.
We need some time. So, I mean, do you want to start with this one? What notes do you kind of have?
How about you go?
Okay.
You go.
So, let me flip my page here. So, I'm going to start by saying this. First and foremost, I'm going to say that A'ja Wilson is your MVP for the 2025 season. She is your MVP. We had this conversation on the last show. I don't think anymore with them coming off a 16-game winning streak, her being the leading scorer, her leading in blocks, her leading. You know what I'm saying? She's your MVP. Let's start by saying that.
Okay.
I will say, when it comes to the Aces, so we made a post and we had talked about at the beginning of the season, like, what is wrong with the Aces?
We did.
And I thought about, when I look about it today in September versus the start of the season in May, what was wrong with the Aces? The Aces have lost a lot that I don't think that I personally took account for. Kelsey Plum is a lot of your offense. That was a lot of your offense last year. Kelsey Plum was a lot. You got she was interchangeable as far as Alicia Clark. She was interchangeable, but she could still come and make you a big shot, come and make you a big rebound. She was a vet. She was a champion. That was a lot that they had lost to, I think, if you think about from the bench standpoint. Who else was lost from the team last year?
You said Alicia Clark, right? You just said her,
I
right?
Alicia
Clark, Kelsey Plum.
Yeah.
Those are like the big ones, right?
The main two. And we can talk about the additions and intertwine with that. You having Jewel Lloyd on your team, and I'll be honest, if I'm keeping a buck, Jewel Lloyd's one of them people who I was like, are we at the end? I was asking that question. Are we at the end of your career? I was asking that. But I'm gonna say this real quick. I saw Jewel Lloyd. A little story time. I saw Jewel Lloyd. I didn't know who she was. I was in college at the time. I had saw Jewel Lloyd play in high school. I saw Jewel Lloyd her going into her senior year at AAU one time. I had no clue who she was, didn't know her name. I just so happened to be on the court and I
Mm-hmm.
saw her warm up and I was like, she can ball. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see who this is. And then I watched Jewel Lloyd get 27 points in the first half, make about 4 threes from half court, and it wasn't even close. And I was like, who the hell is this?
Right.
And then
Right.
I saw her hold her teammates accountable. I saw her like go off on her teammates. Y'all not doing this. Y'all not doing that. And the coach, the AAU coaches be groupies. The AAU coach was, what she said. The coach was doing all
Right.
And so I asked them, I'm like, who the hell is this?
Right.
And they was like, number 2 player in America, Jewel Lloyd. She's going to Notre Dame next year. And I was like, oh,
like,
makes
okay.
sense.
Right. Right.
Got it. And then she sat down for the rest of the game. I will add that. So, Jewel Lloyd has a chip on her shoulder against Seattle.
Yeah.
This is her first year with the Aces. She's spent her whole career with Seattle. They claiming that she had beef. They claiming it was beef over there. We don't know. It's speculation. They saying that her and Skylar got beef, which is very hard for me to fathom if that they do, because like Notre Dame connection, like we college connection, I don't see how it could be beef there, but I don't know. So we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But I like the Seattle Storm. I said that was my sleeper team at the beginning of the year, but I'll be honest, I do not like Seattle against the Aces. I don't like them against the Aces as far as a first round matchup. If you were saying if they had a little bit more confidence, this was the second round, I would be like, okay, I don't like the Aces coming off a 16-game winning streak, Asia Wilson playing her best ball, everybody feeling confident. The coaching, if we getting to coaching, when it comes to the coaching, who's going to make the right plays, who's going to make the right decision, I'm going with Becky Hammond every single time. But I'm going to say that with this first matchup, the first round, I got to go with the Aces. I ain't saying it's going to be a sweep, but I'm saying that it's not, I don't.
I feel like Seattle like caught a stray. Like they gotta play the Aces at their peak. Like,
but that's what happens if you don't do your work early and you barely making the playoffs.
That's
true. The A seed, so
because they fell off at the end of the season. So absolutely.
But I will say, if I had to say 2 words for this series, and I wrote this down, Vet City. If we think about, it's literally nothing but vets on both teams.
Yep, that was in my notes too.
If you think about as far as the experience that Seattle has, you got Skylar Dickens, you know what I'm saying? NECA's our age.
Yeah.
Let's say that. Skylar's a year in front of us, I think.
She's our age too.
She's a year younger than us.
I thought so. She's a year younger? Okay.
She's our age, technically. She's a year younger than us.
Okay.
We talk about that. And also too, I think about the bigs and the defense that Seattle plays against bigs. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Kia Stokes is not if Kia Stokes can come and give you 6 rebounds, she's done her job. She's not gonna give you no scoring. She's not gonna give you a lot. So I'm thinking about as far as the advantage in that area. But we've got Cheyenne Parker, who just came back.
Yeah.
Which shout out to Cheyenne Parker, because that's a mid-major product.
Okay,
that's a mid-major product from Middle Tennessee. That's a beast. So we got to talk about her, and she gave you 8 points in 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? In her last game. So that's pretty solid.
Right off having a baby too.
That's right off having a baby.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I can't speak to that, but that's the fact
amazing.
that this is back.
Shout
out to Aces, because Aces, y'all ain't got a good record as far as people having kids.
Okay.
Y'all ain't got a good record as far as people having kids. I'm gonna throw a little shade out there, but I'm definitely gonna do that. But I'm trying to think, is there any other previews that you have as far as just this matchup, as far as with the Aces?
For me, like I had on there, like my main thing was like the veteran presence. I had the Aces winning the series, but more so that I was just more excited to watch this matchup just because of the passion on both sides. Like you're gonna see really good basketball, like women that are like playing hard. Like it's like I'm excited to watch this series.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. The series, the regular season is 2-2. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, if we talk about who has more as far as a roster standpoint, if we go into the bench, I'm gonna say Seattle.
Mhm.
Because I mean, you got Erica Wheeler. You made the change of you having what's the girl's name that I sit there and told you I liked? Brittany Sykes. You
Mhm.
got Brittany Sykes. You know what I'm saying? Like they've had a lot of additions this year. I mean, they can make some noise, but just with the way that the Aces are playing right now, I don't like it for their first matchup.
I agree.
I expect a big game from NECA. I expect Skylar Diggins. I expect this game to be feisty. I expect it to be physical. I expect Asia to do her thing.
Yeah.
I expect Asia to come with it. It's going to be a fast-paced game. I do expect a lot of points. Bench depth, I think, is going to play a factor. But I feel like if we got to go to the bench, Seattle has the upper hand when it comes to the bench.
They don't have an Asia though, so I just kind of,
I agree, 100%.
like it's
100%.
yeah.
If I was a betting person I'm always a betting person, I'll say that. But if it came down to me betting today, if I had to say what players that I'm going to take in the series today, as far as
Mhm.
the over, I'm taking Jewel Lloyd on the over. I'm taking Asia for points and rebounds today. I'm going to take NECA for points today. If I had to put that out there, those are the ones that I'm taking for the game, if I had to
Y'all
say.
make sure y'all listen to her.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
put
on
that
Prize
in.
Picks, Tacarra OG.
Yeah.
I'm on Prize Picks, Tacarra OG. If I had to
Right.
say who I'm taking as far as bets today, I'm taking those people and I'm taking those props. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to get into the first round as far as the playoffs. Also, too, we appreciate everybody who came on this live. If you want to support the
Definitely.
live, we are on Venmo, we are on Cash App, the Mid Majors Pod. We would appreciate you guys. Let us know. Be commenting on our page. Go follow us on Instagram. We are the Mid Majors Pod on Instagram, TikTok, on everything.
All
Let
of
us know
that.
what you're expecting. Let us know who you're wanting to see. Let us know who you think's gonna win it all. Like I said, we do get Asia for MVP. At this point, I think she just kind of ran with it. Who wins the matchup between Skylar Diggins and Chelsea Gray? Skylar.
They don't want to fuck. Ooh. Sorry. Y'all don't want to mess with Skylar.
I'm gonna go with Skylar on that one. That's a good one though. It's just the fact I'm be honest. It's
Mm.
just the fact that I done seen Chelsea Gray limp too many times, man.
Listen, y'all. The one thing about Tacarra, she ain't give it. Listen, them veteran players, y'all got about 2 more years, if
You
that, on
do,
Tacarra's
man.
list.
You do, man. I done seen Chelsea Gray limp too many times. That's the only thing, and I'm seeing Skylar dancing on the court. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
But I'm looking forward. I'm gonna say, like, for the most part, I'm looking forward to that matchup the first. So just a recap before we end. So Minnesota, we're calling it a sweep. You
yes,
agree?
I agree.
Um, Indy and the Dream. I've got 2-1 the Dream.
I'm going with the Fever.
2-1.
2-1 Fever.
Okay. Liberty and the Phoenix. I'ma go with the Liberty 2-1.
I'm going with Phoenix 2-1.
Okay, we keep it interesting. I like that. And then Aces and the Storm, we both agree that we going with the Aces
Yeah,
2-1. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, going with the Aces 2-1. But we appreciate you guys for tuning into our first live. We want to thank you, but we'll see you guys this week, later on this week. Thank you for
Definitely.
tuning in.
Bye.
Bye bye.